Yo, yo, yo. What up, Facebook? What up, YouTube? What's going on, guys? Okay, okay, okay. Who do we got? Who do we got? Who do we got? Okay, guys, you got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I wanted to hop on here real quick before I head out for brunch to share with you a little bit of value, to talk to you today about how to generate more leads and more sales for your business. Okay, so who do we have here? Throw me a comment there, guys. Tell me who is tuning in right now so we can help to edify you and showcase you as the leader that you are for showing up. Kieran, welcome from the UK. How are you, sir? We have James live from Nairobi. Jennifer, how are you? How are you? Great to see you here on today's broadcast. Who else do we got, guys? I can see people tuning in. Facebook user says, hello, Darren. Hello, Facebook user. How are you? Sharon tuning in live from Scotland. Hello, Renee. How are you? Samuel says, yo, yo, yo. Good to see you back, brother. Good to see you back. Kieran says, let's go. Okay, who do we got here? Dorinda is tuning in live from Ireland. We got the East Coast is in the house. East Coast. Facebook user says, hey, Darren. We've got Jeff Niquette. Hello. Tony Coleman Jr. from Grayson, Georgia. We've got UK is in the house. And we've got LA is in the house. Okay, guys. So what I want to share with you on today's broadcast, if you're in the home-based business industry, you might be in network marketing, MLM, affiliate marketing, truthfully, any type of direct sales, okay? That could include being a realtor, being a mortgage broker, being in the insurance industry, being in the automotive industry, just doing door-to-door sales, okay? You may be in corporate America, but you're looking to get up higher and higher up the corporate ladder, or maybe even become a consultant, okay? A lot of my students, they say, hey, Darren, I love my job. Awesome. Well, let me show you how to get to the top in corporate America, right? These principles actually work both online and offline, straight across the board. They're transferable skills. So, but if you don't have, if you're a home-based business owner and you don't have these two things, guys, okay, two things, you need two things if you're ever going to be a successful entrepreneur, okay? And that could even be a hotel, a motel, a nightclub, a lounge, a restaurant, a retail outlet, whatever business it is that you're currently marketing. If you're an entrepreneur, you have to have these two things, okay? And if you do not have these two things, your business is going to go bankrupt, okay? Two things you need. You need a steady stream of qualified buyers that are showing up, right, to your online or offline outlet, whether it's an offline store, a retail store, a restaurant, lounge, whatever, or if you're online and you have either an e-commerce store or you're in the home-based business industry, okay? You could be in weight loss, skincare, nutraceuticals, energy drinks, legal, credit repair, digital products, doesn't matter. They're all the same straight across the board. Two things, okay? You need a steady stream of leads, okay? Qualified buyers that are looking for whatever it is that you have, and you need a steady stream of cash flow, okay? And this is a big problem in the home-based business industry, especially in the MLM industry, because what typically happens if this is your starting point on day one, you typically aren't going to see your first paycheck. Sometimes, I mean, I'm going to tell you guys the truth on today's broadcast is that In most cases, it's about 6 weeks. But I've been in companies where I have not received all of the money that I've done in even my first month for as long as 10 months. 10 months, guys, to get paid. Okay. And especially if you're dealing with a, revolutionary startup, right? Which is what a lot of companies, they got some great idea, they got some great concept for a product, whether it's an antioxidant product or some, keto product or whatever. But a lot of times during that ramp up startup stage, hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you don't get paid right away. Okay. Especially when they're going through growing pains and they're trying to figure stuff out. They're getting their infrastructure in place, whether it's customer support or their management team, or they don't have all their marketing materials in place. When people, it's kind of actually funny because when people talk about the ground floor opportunity, that's not necessarily a good thing, guys. It's not necessarily a good thing. Ground floor a lot of times means no systems, no marketing materials, the wild, wild west. Okay. And it puts a lot more pressure onto the leaders to put things and systems and funnels and, marketing materials together at their own expense for the rest of the people to be able to roll out their campaign and do their strategy. Okay. So, but if you don't have a steady stream of leads and you don't have a steady stream of cash flow, okay, now the problem is that most people never get trained on how our business model is even done. Okay. And if you just got into our industry and you've got some revolutionary anti-aging product, or you've got some revolutionary weight loss or whatever, right? People are typically on the front lines pitching whatever it is that they think that they're marketing. Okay? Those are the broke people, guys. Those are all the broke people, guys. So, trust me when I tell you this. I've been doing this for 3 decades. And I've made millions and millions of dollars, both online and offline, in conventional, regular businesses, okay, running conventional businesses, rolling out ideas of my own, taking companies public, raising money for private companies, public companies, venture capital, tens of millions of dollars. And as well, just on my Facebook wall, using the exact same formula, I generated over $1.6 million. No paid ads, right? No traffic, no Facebook, no YouTube, no SEO, not all the technical stuff. I'm talking about just learning the skills. Okay. And the thing that you've got to be able to master is people. Okay. Now, the cool thing about Facebook, guys, is that there are over 2 billion 2 billion people on Facebook, 2 billion. And the power of Facebook is that, like when three decades ago, when I first started, right, my own millionaire mentor taught me how to be able to take a quick scan of the room, like to be able to identify all the most influential people, right, in the crowd, and start looking at things like thread count, thread count in clothing, right? Whether it was a woman's clothes or a man's suit or his tie, shoes, accessories, how they were, manicured, right? And how they carried themselves, right? Their confidence, their self-esteem. And those people typically stand out from the crowd, almost like a beacon of light, right? Shining in the crowd. And he taught me something called mirroring and modeling, where I could actually get those people before I left to come over to talk to me and ask me about what I did. right? And these are all learned skills, guys. They're all learned skills. Anybody can learn them. They're not difficult. You don't have to, master a computer or anything like that in order to master the skills, but you have to understand one thing: people. People are the commodity in our particular industry. In fact, any type of entrepreneurial business, your one commodity is going to be people. Okay. And it doesn't matter if you're, doing a Shopify or you're doing some e-commerce thing. The commodity is people, because people are the people that have the credit cards. And that's typically how most people are going to pay for something nowadays, is they're either going to put it on their credit card or they're going to pay through PayPal. Okay. Those are the most two popular things. And I can tell you that dogs don't have credit cards. Cats don't have credit cards, right? Lizards don't have credit cards. Trees don't have credit cards, right? People have credit cards. And in the event that you want to be able to make a full-time income in our particular industry, you've got to get good with people. You got to get good with people, right? Now, our particular business model is completely different, right, than corporate America. And it's the reason that the failure rate in our industry is so high, because people try to take the corporate model and transfer it over to a leadership business model. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Sorry. Okay. So you can either surrender your pride and surrender your ego and just look at your actual data. Okay. The data, guys, does not lie. Data does not lie. Okay. So you got to ask yourself a couple questions. Number one, how long have you been in your business? How long have you been in your business? And number two, are you making a full-time income? Two questions. Okay. How long you been in, and are you making a full-time income? Now, in the event that you're in the 3%, so 3 out of every 100 people get it, right? Because they get proper training and mentoring and coaching. And the 97, which is the mass majority, are living in a pipe dream, and they're lying to the market. They're not making anything, and they can hardly even afford to pay their auto ship, right? And you got to be honest with yourself, guys, right? Nobody can help you until you face the music and you realize that whatever it is that you're doing is not working, okay? And you get the help that you need in order to be able to master two things, okay? The first thing is lead generation. And the second thing is taking all the leads and then turning them into either product sales or affiliates, okay? Now, the thing that most people don't get about this industry, and it's a real tough one to get for the masses, quite frankly, and this is why even in Millionaire Mentoring, we give people 3 training videos and we tell them to watch them 6 times in a row, because they have to reprogram their program and unlearn everything that they learned in corporate America, because it doesn't work in our industry, right? It's completely different business model. Okay, Rose is coming in from Colorado. Welcome, Rose. Good to see you. Facebook users tuning in from Sydney, Australia. Oh, we got a tag there. Thank you. Tay says, good night. Okay, well, good night to you too. Tony Coleman, leads and cash flow. Absolutely. James says, awesome topic. Cool. Michael, how are you, sir? Good to see you here. Katrine tuning in. How are you? From Germany. Rachel Lowe from the UK. Good to see you, Rachel. And Andrew from the UK, Kent. Awesome, awesome. Okay, guys. So, the first thing that I'm going to share with you is that, if you take the mass market, right? So I'm going to put mass market's going to be over here, and the 7-figure income earners are going to be over here. Okay. And that's really anybody who's been able to make a 7-figure income in a single year. Okay, that'd be a 7-figure income earner. Okay, now the problem with the industry overall, okay, is that all the broke people are out on the front lines pitching their deals. Okay, they're pitch, spam, 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 6-paragraph expose, spam, 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 spam. Their wall looks like a commercial for their product. Those are the broke people, guys. Okay, those are all the broke people. Okay, the 7-figure income earners don't market the same way. Okay, the 7-figure income earners understand that there is specific, regular pain points that the entire market is going through. And instead of pitching their deal like the broke people do, they provide the solution to the pain. That's what the 7-figure income earners do. Okay, they provide the solution to the pain. And even if they're in some type of an MLM business, they don't promote it on the front end. They promote it on the back end. Okay. So with the 7-figure business model, you have something here on the front end. Okay. That's going to solve the pain of the marketplace. And it's going to pay you in real time, the same day that you make a sale. And what this does is it provides the business with actual cash flow that you can now operate your business. Okay. Excuse me. Now, if you look at the difference between, say, the conventional MLM, which takes a significant amount of time to get your first paycheck, versus the 7-figure model, where you get paid the same day on the front end, and then that now is going to pay for your ad campaign. It's going to pay for your event tickets, your airfare, your accommodations, really everything that you have under the umbrella of your business, right? Your Aweber account, your ClickFunnels account, any tools or softwares that you use that are monthly payments. The business itself, okay, the business itself should be funding your business with your marketing campaign for your MLM, okay? Not your credit card, paying for your auto ship every month, and then you look at your income and there's nothing there, right? 97 out of every 100 people, that's the case. For 97 out of every 100. So, what I say to people is, at what point in your business career are you going to realize that you actually did things backwards? Okay, you did the things backwards, and you joined your business before you even understood anything about marketing. And now you're trying to reverse engineer the process to try to figure out how to market the thing that you're already in debt for and keep on going in debt for every single month. Okay, it's a huge problem industry-wide, guys. Okay, industry-wide, it's a problem. So think about every other career, every single other career, guys. So you say that you want to be a realtor. Are you just going to start selling real estate today? No, you got to go get your real estate license. Okay, what about in the insurance industry? Is it any different? No. You decide what kind of insurance that you want to sell, and then you got to go get your insurance license and pass a test in order to be able to go sell insurance. Okay. What about being a stockbroker? No, same thing there. You got to go get your license to be a stockbroker before you can actually go be a broker and take in money into a brokerage firm and trade those accounts for the people. Okay. What about Forex, right? What about being a Forex trader? That's the same thing, guys. You got to be licensed in order to do it, right? Unless you're doing it independently, and then it's a different situation. But in the event that you're, out in the marketplace, okay, what about construction? Is it different there? No. What about electrical? You want to be an electrician? Can you be an electrician today? No. You got to go get your electrical ticket, okay? What about a plumber? Is it any different? No, same thing there. What about a welder? Any different? No, same thing there. What about a nurse? What about a doctor? What about a dentist? They're all the same, guys. You actually have to go get trained on the particular type of an industry that you want to be in before you're even allowed to go into the public market and do whatever it is. You couldn't just say today, you know what, Darren? I decided I want to be an architect. Yep, I want to be an architect. It doesn't work that way, guys. You got to now go and get your engineering degree, and you got to get your training in order to get into being an architect, right? Or an engineer. They don't just let you just start designing houses and buildings without proper training, okay? Now, our particular business model is the only one that I know of, okay? Even if you want to be a waiter, okay, or a waitress, they don't even let you have your own tables, guys, until you actually shadow another waiter or waitress. You're not even allowed to have your own section in a restaurant as a waiter, okay? What about a bartender? Is it any different there? Nope. Could you decide, okay, you know what, I'm going to be a bartender. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go bartend at a restaurant. I'm going to bartend at a lounge. Doesn't work that way. You got to go get trained, and then they let you get behind the bar and start to mix drinks, okay? So you got to ask yourself, number one, are you making money, a full-time income, and how long has it been since you started your business? Now, you may have gone from one to the next, to the next, to the next, thinking in your mind that it's the company, it's the products, it's my sponsor, right? It's not. You don't know how to do the industry. That's the problem, okay? You've never been trained. Now, the difference between what we do and what most people do is we teach the 7-figure formula, okay? So we wanted to show people what was possible with no paid ads, okay, just with Facebook. So we rolled out a campaign on Facebook, and you know, I'm not going to tell you that we didn't work hard, because we did, right? We busted our asses that month. But in a 35-day period of time, from a flat start for 35 days, between myself and my business partner, we made $240,000 US in profit, guys, in 35 days. Okay. Now, we worked hard. You know, I'm not going to tell you that money was just raining from the sky, because we wanted to put ourselves, excuse me, into the exact same position that you would be launching a business, okay? But it is possible, because the people that followed the formula that month, we had one guy that made 45,000 his first month. We had multiple people clear 10 grand, single moms that made 18,000, construction workers, 26,000. We even had one guy that just got out of prison that made 28,500 his very first month, month one, okay? Month one, guys, okay? Month one, the first month, not 5 years from now, not 10 years from now, month one, right? There was even a 17-year-old kid that made $50,000 in his very first 6 weeks, okay? So you gotta, you know, it's not until a person truthfully reaches their breaking point, right, when they're done with spinning their wheels, and they say, you know, and they draw a line in the sand, they say, enough's enough. I'm in business to make money. I want to learn how to make money, okay? And if you don't understand these two things on how to generate leads, okay, because generating leads has nothing to do with your company or products, just so you know. Zero, guys. I see people running these you know, Globe and Mail ads, looking for 5 leaders, right? Those are the broke people, guys. Those are all the broke people. They don't get our business model. They're trying to take a corporate America business model, expanding into 30 countries, right? Those are all the broke people. They don't get our business model, right? So they're, you know, international company moving to expansion. Those are the broke people. They don't get our business model. It's not even how it's done. Okay. So, you got to decide what is going to work best for you. Is if you want to just continue to spin your wheels in our industry, or if you actually want to do it the right way, which is to get the training, okay, that you need in order to generate the leads and to turn those leads into product sales or cash flow and to build out a global team. Okay. So, and we do everything that, like, we don't tell anybody to do anything that we don't personally do. Okay. So we just did our last rollout that we just finished. In a 30-day period of time, we built an organization of over 6,000 affiliates with no paid ads, guys. No paid ads at all. We didn't have a big budget that we were using, and Facebook and YouTube and SEO and all this stuff. Quite frankly, if 2 billion people is not enough for you to build your business, then something's wrong. There's 2 billion people on Facebook, guys, with a B. 2 billion, not million, billion. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, what do we got here? Michael, how are you? Let's see where I left off here. Okay, Loveland, Colorado. Awesome. Rakeem, how are you, sir? Facebook user says hi. Pete Lowen, how are you, sir? Hello, tuning in from the Quantum Group. Awesome. That must be from Quantum Millionaire. Great to see you here. Work today, get paid today. Yes, this is really the important thing, guys. Okay. Now, once you learn the 7-figure formula and you have an actual budget here on the front end, you can do multiple different income streams. You may have some ClickBank products or some JV Zoop products, or you're in multiple different affiliate marketing companies or MLM deals, right? You may love weight loss, and then all of a sudden some anti-aging cream comes along that's in another company, and you love that and want to do that, right? But if you don't understand the actual model on what to do so that you can do multiple streams of income, you got a problem. Okay, you got a problem. Now, here's the interesting thing. And a lot of people don't really even believe this until they actually see it. They see us do this and they're like, huh? Okay, so I could have one team in a weight loss company, one team in a skincare company, one team in an energy drink company, okay? And then a whole bunch of different affiliate companies and even cryptocurrency deals. And I could do a Super Saturday training for 3 hours and bring all the companies together. Every company, guys. I want you to think about what I just said here, okay? I could bring every one of the companies together. The Bitcoin group, the Forex trading group, the weight loss group, the skincare company, the anti-aging, the affiliate stuff, ClickBank products. I could bring all the people together in one group, okay, and train them all at the same time. Think about what I just said there, okay? The business model is same straight across the board in any model. And this is what people don't get. It has nothing to do with your products that you think you're selling. It has nothing to do with the company that you're marketing. It has nothing to do with your comp plan. As long as your products work, they have to work, right? And the products have to be competitively priced in the marketplace, and the compensation plan has to be fair. But once those are true, move those aside, and now it's about the training that I teach and Ari teaches. So we could put together a group of people in all these different companies, right, that we have teams in, and every single person is going to become a top recruiter in that company, whatever it is that they're marketing, because they're going to learn how to become the attractor factor and how to get their phone ringing with incoming phone calls. Okay, that's the goal. Incoming calls. Okay. Okay. I'm not too sure what that means, Facebook user, but okay. See what we got. Hey, Angeline, how are you, sir? Congratulations on firing your boss. Congratulations on firing your boss. Awesome. And training and qualified. No idea what that means. Hey, Darren, happy Tuesday. Hey, Jesse, how are you, sir? Good morning, Pornthep. Pornthep now, this is a great story, guys, because she just went into a Millionaire Mentoring Intensive and she's made $5,000 her very first week. Okay. Now that can become her budget now for outsourcing, for graphic design, for putting funnels together, for, if she wants to start doing Facebook ads, right? So she's got an actual budget now in her very first week of $5,000 US to actually now the business is going to pay for the business versus her credit card. Okay. Now, previously to this, she got fleeced for $50,000 on the upgrade, buy more traffic bullshit that some of these other seven-figure income earners out there doing. Okay. Don't fall for it, guys. You'll lose your shirt and they'll drive you into bankruptcy. Okay. And Pornthep was a perfect example of this because she lost all of her savings account, maxed out all of her credit cards, and it put a strain on her marriage because she was trying to do it for the family and figured she could just go make the big nest egg and then come back with the big news. Well, it didn't quite work out that way, right? And it put some serious pressure on her marriage because her husband didn't know that she was spending that money, right? So, but now she learned the real seven-figure formula. And in 1 week, she made $5,000. But here's where it gets better, guys, okay? I believe it's all about helping the people, okay? It's all about helping the people, okay? So she's now in a position where she's now taken the formula, the seven-figure formula, and in the very first 3 days, okay, of those people that she's now working with, there's already one person on her team that just had a $2,000 day today. 3 days, guys. $2,000 day. Okay. Now, what's different? What's different is that they've been taught the seven-figure formula. Okay. And it doesn't require tech skills. It doesn't require you to buy ads. Okay. It doesn't require you to keep on upgrading and buying traffic and buying traffic and buying traffic. Okay. Those are the broke, bankrupt people. So don't get suckered. Okay. Don't get suckered. But they're learning a real formula that produces real results in record time because they're getting the proper training. They're getting the proper mindset, right? They're understanding about content, about branding, about what do you say to people line by line when they become an incoming inquiry to take them from a lead over here to cash flow over here, okay? And that's the goal, guys. That is the goal in business. Okay, I don't know anybody that says, you know what? I just dropped $2,000 and I'm not making any money and I love it. When can I do that again? You got another opportunity for me to do that? $5,000? I just dropped $5,000. Haven't made a penny. You got another opportunity for me to do that? No, guys. People get in business to make money. Who started a business? Anybody on this broadcast here start a business because you just wanted to throw the money away? Yeah, throw that money away. Let's just give that money away, right? No. Anybody here? Anybody on the broadcast? Is there a single person on the broadcast right now that started their business because they want to make no money? Doesn't look like there is anybody like that. Oh, go figure. Go figure. Oh, wow. Okay. So keep that in mind, guys. Keep that in mind. Pornthip says, LOL. Exactly. I wonder what their pickup lines sound like in the bar. Well, on that note, okay, the training that we do in the seven-figure formula actually does work to not only get dates, but we have had people that have actually fallen in love and gotten married. And one couple was actually even divorced, right? They were divorced for 4 years, 2 kids. Kids were going back and forth between the households. And the gentleman went through our training and they actually got, are you ready for this, guys? Remarried. The divorced couple got remarried after they went through the training, right? So I can tell you that your marriage will get better once you go through the training, and your communication with your children, especially, will get better. You'll get a closer, deeper connection, deeper family connection, a deeper spousal connection, and a deeper connection with your children, right? And if you've got kids that are going in through the teen zone, it can be challenging, guys, because I got a son. I got a son right now. He just turned 20, but during the time when he was, about 16 to 18, that zone, right, was a challenge, right? Was a challenge. So they do work in dating as well, whoever the Facebook user is. 2 billion customers, absolutely. Just hold on a sec here. The blank ones are me, Mark Prestwood. Okay. Just put comments there, Mark, because it's distracting when I just get all these blank things coming up. Learning, absolutely. My corporate testimonial is going from 40K a year to 60K in 10 months using the strategies. Now I'm unlearning my corporate teachings to go full-time online. Standing ovation to Adriana. That is great news, girl. That is so great news. I'm so proud of you. Andre, how are you, sir? Hello, hello. Lonnie, you're making a lot. Oh, Darren, you're making a lot of sense. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thanks for the shout out. Absolutely. Super proud of you, Pornthip. Holy shit. Incredible comeback. Way to go, bro. We meet for lunch, New Year, and set up. I'm still firming company events. Well, okay. That's got to be David. That's got to be David. Pornthip says, yay. Another tag. Pornthip says, LOL, nope. Truth be known, guys, I don't know a single person, okay, that starts a business because not only do they want to lose their money, but then they want to buy a product every month and fill their spare bedroom up. Spare bedrooms are for guests, guys, not for stacks of products from your MLM company because you can't sell them, okay? Seriously. And trust me, I've been through that. I had a whole garage filled with, Gano Excel mushroom coffee and tea mocha and hot chocolate. Literally, guys, I threw a lot of this stuff out because it was, like 7 years old or something like that, and all the timestamps were, expired. But this is another problem with, conventional MLM products is that they have a date on them, guys. They have an expiry date. Okay, so that means that your asset value that you thought that you had here is literally on a ticking time bomb to go up in smoke if you can't sell it. So whether or not those are skin creams, some sort of anti-aging formula, they all have dates on them, and they're only good for a certain period of time. If you have any type of consumable product, whether it's a food product, an energy drink product, a powder product, a coffee product, right? They all have dates, expiry dates on them, guys. A lot of people don't know this. So you're on a ticking time bomb, right? With your vault full of products in your spare bedroom that at a certain point, they're going to be useless. They have no value after that. No value at all. It's like you might as well take it and burn it and just throw it in the garbage can because you can't sell the products once the date's expired on the box. Whoops, right? Whoops. Okay. Andrew says LMAO. Hello, Darren, you demand. I don't know who that is, but I appreciate that. Okay. So here's the thing, guys. When I first got into this industry, I came from corporate America, right? That's where I started. And I was a young little whippersnapper, and I, was probably too good for my own good, right? I had, a chip on my shoulder, I was good at selling, okay? And, when you're in that stage, when I have somebody that comes to me and goes, oh, Darren, you better watch me go. Oh, you better watch me go. I'm going to be your #1 affiliate. Okay. Do I have time for a coffee? Or I have yet to see it, guys. Okay. Those are people in their ego. Okay. The people that say that they are good in sales, right? Whether they came from corporate America selling photocopiers or some product or service, those are the people that do the worst, okay, in our industry, the worst, okay? And they have to be completely retrained, just like I had to be completely retrained, okay? Because in our industry, you don't even talk about companies. You don't even talk about products, and the products aren't sold that way, right? They're not sold that way, okay? They're sold in a completely different way. So in the event, guys, that you're part of that spinner right now and you want to finally put an end to it, okay, and you want to be the next success story of one of the students, the best student did 45,000 his first month, okay, but he was coachable, okay, he was coachable. He listened to exactly what we told him to do. He didn't spend any money on paid ads. That was $45,000 in profit month one, okay. Now, if a guy can get out of prison, guys, okay, he only had 100 friends on Facebook when he started, and his first month, he made 28,500. You got to ask yourself, what could be that different that those people could have those type of success stories, but you're over here in the spinner and you can hardly afford to pay your auto ship? There's got to be something different, okay? What's different is that they all learned the 7-figure formula. They're just piggybacking off of the 7-figure formula that we already do, okay? And it works. It works, guys, okay? So in the event that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of making no money in your business and you're finally ready to get to the promised land, I can help you. I can help you, okay? There's no reason that you can't be the next success story of 10, 20, 30, $40,000 in a single month. There's no reason, guys, okay? I just wanted to prove it again because I took a bunch of time off and I went to Manila for 2.5 months and I was working on some new content with Ari. And the very first campaign that I just rolled out last month did $40,000. Didn't spend a single penny on paid ads, guys. No money on paid ads, right? Just using the exact formula that I teach all the rest of the people, okay? So if you want to be the next success story, feel free to reach out to me. Say, Darren, I want in, and let's find out more about your vision, what's happening right now in your life. Where do you want to go? What do you believe right now is your blocker? Okay, what do you believe right now is the blocker for you and the reason that you can't make any money, right? Because it's a lot more than just the strategies, guys, okay? A lot more than just the strategies. This right here is going to be 95% of your success or failure and whatever you believe to be true right here, okay? And this right here is, in most cases, and with entrepreneurs, this is their worst enemy right here, okay, is their self-talk and whether or not they even feel worthy. Do you feel worthy of abundance? Do you feel deserving of abundance? Do you love yourself enough to allow the abundance to flow through you, right? These are the questions that you've got to ask. And if the answer is no, 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 then you've got to be able to do the work so you can make it yes, 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 yes. And the abundance can start to show up into your life, okay? Because it's always flowing, guys. The river abundance is always flowing, always flowing. It's either going through you or you're a rock in the river getting pummeled and it's going around you, right? So a lot of people will say, Darren, I don't get it. I mean, the guy was right there. He said he wanted to join. He said he was going to join. Now he disappeared like Houdini. He won't answer my phone calls. He won't even respond. And he's just literally disappeared off the face of the earth. Why is that? Why is that? Right? You got to do the personal development work, guys. It's very, very important Very, very important to do the personal development work. Otherwise, the money will keep on going around you instead of through you. Okay. And in order for you to make money, it has to go through you, just so you know. Victoria says, wow. Pornthip says, this changed my life. She says, do it. You know, this is a great story because Pornthip, when she first started Millionaire Mentoring, English is her second language, guys. Okay. And that was a big mental blocker that she had to break through, that she thought because she couldn't speak fluent English that people weren't going to take her seriously. So she didn't do any Facebook lives or any type of, leadership value because she was self-conscious. And she finally just, boom, broke through, right? Since that time, she's made $270,000 in business consulting. She just signed another $72,000 consulting contract. And in her first week in the intensive, not only did she make $5,000, but somebody on her team had a $2,000 day. Week one. Week one, guys. Where do you think she's going to be by Christmas time? Think about it. Okay, think about it. So if you want to be the next success story, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very easy to reach. I carry this around with me wherever I go offline, right? I'm still connected onto to Facebook Messenger. So I'm not difficult to, I'm not one of the sponsors that, becomes part of the witness protection program. You've probably seen some of those, right? Like you sign up with them and then you try and reach them and it's like, right? They're gone. They're gone, right? They won't return your phone calls. They won't help you to show you what to do. That's not what we do. Okay. We put you into a private, secret group on Facebook where you get ongoing daily motivation and get into the right mindset, strategies on what you need to do daily. There's a lot of edification of the people in the group as they're coming up in making money each day. And that's what this industry is about, guys, just so you know. It's about helping other people get to freedom. Okay. Other people get to freedom. It's not about milking them for every penny that they have on their credit cards and their savings account and riding off into the sunset, like what a lot of these seven-figure income earners are doing right now. That's destroying our industry. Okay. So guys, hopefully got some value from this today. If you did, throw me a comment down there below. Share this out with the people so we can help change as many lives as we possibly can. And just one person, guys, one single person that you can help transform their life. That, my friends, is what a superhero is really, truly all about. Guys, hopefully you got some value from this broadcast today. And let's go get it. Have a good one. All the best.